Hello, darling. Yes, sirree, it's little old me, your thriller video hostess who gives it her mostest. But I do hold back a little if you catch my drift. Welcome to another edition of Good Old Thriller Video. I'm just as pleased as Judy to see that you've selected for your viewing displeasure that classic of classics, Frankenstein. As you might already know, Frankenstein was written back a few years ago by some guy named Shelley. I never did catch his last name, but pretty sure it wasn't Shelley Berman. Anyway, somebody told me that Shelley's wife, Mary, helped him out a little bit. I think she did the typing for him, if I'm not mistaken. I always like to give credit like that when it's really due. Now, let's talk about the movie. It stars Robert Foxworth as that maker of monsters, Dr. Victor Frankenstein. And just to keep the townsfolk from wondering about some guy who's trying to make another guy, Susan Strasberg plays Victor Frankenstein's main squeeze. Sorry, never want to say that word squeeze around Bo Svensson, who plays the monster. In this version, they refer to him as a giant, but that's because nobody had the nerve to go walking up to big old Bo and tell him what the part really was. It's a sympathetic portrayal. The monster has the heart of a small child, the spleen of a lady from Pacoima, the brain of a certain Professor Lickman, but the heart of a small child. So, what do you say? Grab your favorite chair, kick on back, and enjoy. I'll be back when it's all over. And if anybody should ask, you're watching Frankenstein exclusively from Thriller Video.
Turn to your seats at once! You are training here to be scientists. Even if you disagree with certain ideas, the principles of scientific inquiry demand that you permit Dr. Frankenstein to finish reading his paper. Dr. Frankenstein's paper has been selected for the Volingen Award precisely because it contains an original... Original? Point of view. This paper deserves to be heard. Now, if there's anyone here who is unable or unwilling to hear the rest, I suggest he leave now. Dr. Frankenstein, will you please continue?
I don't think any of you have understood what I've been talking about. My point is this: we are scientists. How much longer must we submit helplessly to the tyranny of death? Should not our concern be the extension of life? The future of man lies in our hands. If the world is to continue to change and grow, if we're to realize the enormous potential open to us, then man himself must change. The race must find the strength necessary to control all the forces of nature. With that strength, we can rule the universe. But how is this to be accomplished? Not by selective breeding, not by training. Superhumans are to exist. And it is clearly our duty as scientists to create that life in the laboratory.
Victor, I'm disappointed in them. But I'm not surprised. There are very few minds as brilliant as yours. And if this were not the case, the history of science would be far different. But you must learn to have patience, to go slowly.
There's no time for me to wait. There's too much for me to learn. If they choose to behave like fools, then let them remain ignorant. Their abuse can't harm me.
They have the power to control your career. Even genius can't afford arrogance. Victor, you can have a brilliant future, but you must be careful. You must remember that these ideas of yours are only theories. They have no practical application.
Are you sure of that, Professor?
You have chosen to study the most profound mystery of nature, the creation of life. Why, it could take a lifetime of research and study to unlock such mysteries. And think of the moral implication.
Thank you, Professor. I'm grateful for the award. and everything you've taught me.
Victor, I urge you to be careful. Will you remember what I've said?
Yes, Professor, I'll remember. Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Oui, Monsieur Hugo. Let's save the schnapps, Otto. Grateful, my friends, but we should wait till tomorrow when we have something important to celebrate. There's a storm coming tonight. We must be ready for it.
We can't be. Not tonight.
No, the body, it's not ready.
It will be ready.
Victor, we haven't experimented enough yet. We need more time.
I agree with Hugo. In fact, I think we've already gone too far. Victor, I mean what I'm saying. I think it might be better if we stopped. Let's turn back while there is still time.
Well, that time has passed. We passed it weeks ago in cemeteries and charnel houses. Do you think I've lived through that horror to turn back now when the end is in sight?
Victor, it's not...
Have faith. Trust in me for a while yet. We're so close.
Why so quickly? Why tonight?
I feel we must. I keep hearing those cries of heresy and blasphemy. Wallman's timidity. When I go to class again, I want to know that I've succeeded. I have created the strongest, most brilliant, most powerful man that ever existed. Come, we will drink on it before we begin work.
It's so little time. I wanted him to be beautiful. I don't know now.
Victor, even if we assemble the body, we have no heart.
The storm isn't due until morning. We will have a heart when it comes. The watchman. Quickly, out this way. Go, leave me.
is too serious. He's lost too much blood.
There must be something we can do. If we can create life, we should be able to save it. We must try.
No. Done everything we can.
And who can help him? Professor Millar.
No, he couldn't help.
Millar is one of the best surgeons in the country. We must get him.
Victor, he'd see everything. He'd know what we were doing.
I don't care. Get him now.
No, you must not go.
You must lie still. Go get Millar.
No, don't waste time. Millar can do nothing. No one can. I want you to go on with the experiment.
The experiment is over.
No.
Hugo, we can't. And even if we could, we don't have
waste time. You can. With my heart, you will.
Don't you understand? I could never do that.
But I want you to. I'm begging you. What a joke on fate. I'll be immortal. Victor, please. Please promise me. At least let my death mean something. Promise me. I'll sever the aorta. Is the fluid prepared?
Did you hear that?
Could it be the police?
It's my father, with Elizabeth and Henry Clerval. How was your trip? Perfectly good.
Well, I can see we've come just in time. Look at him, sleeping in his clothes.
Was there sleep? No, I've been working all night. With my friend Otto, we're in the midst of an important experiment at a crucial point. Huh?
We might have known it. You forgot all about us coming.
No, I thought you were in Geneva.
I wrote you that Henry was coming.
Yes, I'm studying languages at the university.
Ah,
That is, if I don't freeze to death standing here.
and I am glad to see you.
When Henry gave us the news, I decided Elizabeth and I would come too.
Well, you must be tired. Let me send you to the inn.
What hospitality! Not even a cup of coffee for your father and your fiancée?
And I want to see where you live, your laboratory, everything. Is this the way to the drawing room?
Perhaps later. I'm sorry. I'm very busy now. I must get back to my work, you see.
Well, let us come with you. I'm interested to see what you're doing.
No, Father. I can't. It would disturb things. I'm sorry. I'll see you to the inn. Wait here, please.
Well, I've had warmer receptions.
Victor looks exhausted, poor boy. I can't understand why he didn't get Elizabeth's letter.
Perhaps his work leaves him little time for reading.
Why wouldn't he let us upstairs? Why should he keep his work a secret from us?
What are you going to do, Victor?
I'll take him to the inn. I'll be back as soon as I can. You stay and keep working.
What are we going to do about Hugo's body, Victor? What are we going to tell people?
Say he went for a climb in the mountains. Must have fallen. His body will never be found. We'll bury it here when I get back.
Victor, I'm afraid. Hugo's death is a warning, I'm sure of it.
Yes, it is a warning. A warning that if we stop now, we lose everything. I need you to be strong now, Otto. I'll be back soon.
If there is a storm tonight, will we do the experiment?
Yes.
keep the door locked.
You ready? Make sure everything's secure. The storm is overhead. Right. Make sure the electricity never goes beyond 5 on your tire.
What could have gone wrong?
What would we do, Victor? I don't know. Trying to think. But I can't. I keep remembering Hugo. Waste.
We'll go over our notes. We'll try again.
No. It's failed. Should have known it would. I was mad to think I could bring it to life. I'm sane now. The experiment is over. It's finished. It's cost too much already. Everything must be burned. Every book, every journal, the body itself. Nothing must remain to remind us. Help me. Watson. It's true? Yes.
How did it happen?
Oh, thank God it did.
I can't believe it.
Here, help me.
Why doesn't he move or make a sound? Can he speak?
I don't know. His heartbeat's normal. I haven't tested anything else. Help me fast.
Yes. Yes.
Let's lift him up.
We may hurt him.
He'll let us know if we do.
He doesn't react at all. Perhaps he can see or hear.
He can't hear. And see.
Then why doesn't he recognize us? You always said he would. He has Professor Lichtman's brain. He should have his memory, his personality.
I only assume that. The electricity may have blanked out all memory, perhaps only temporarily. But
What are you looking for?
anything that would mean something to Professor Lichtman. Astronomy was his hobby. If any of Lichtman's memories are available to him, he should know what this is and how to use it.
Good heavens.
His strength is magnificent.
Victor, we thought he'd be superhuman. He can't even speak.
But he's alive. Otto, he can make a sound.
He's a baby. He's a giant baby.
And we'll have to teach him everything. A baby wouldn't do that, but a 4-year-old would. Now help me, let's get him off the table.
Yes.
Easily.
He's going to fall.
Leave him alone. Yeah. Huh? Come to me.
I'll show you.
Yeah. Come to me. Come. Yeah. Yeah. Good. Come. Very good. Very good. Ah. Bravo. Bravo. Come. Oh.
We'll have to watch him every moment.
You must get a nursemaid for him. Easy.
You have to be careful. Victor, he seems gentle and obliging enough.
We must begin to keep notes. Note down the time of each reaction. Then we can gauge how long the learning process will take.
Victor, we are going to need help. We have classes together. Who will be with him? He could hurt himself. I think you should tell Professor Waldman.
No. No one must know.
But why?
Otto, what did we set out to create? Superhuman. Exactly. But he's just been born. We'll have to teach him, bring him to maturity. Then we can show him to people. Then we can prove that our theories are correct.
Victor, how can we keep him a secret? Why, anyone who comes here could see him or hear him.
No one must come here.
What about your father, Elizabeth?
Yeah. There will be a problem, but I'll deal with it. They want me to go to a concert tonight. If I don't meet them at the inn, they might come here. I'll go and explain to them that I have to work.
Victor, when will we be able to tell?
We can decide that later. There's a scientific convention in London in November. That's the date we'll aim for. I hate to go. I envy you. Keep testing him. I'll be back soon. Put some clothes on him. We don't want him to get cold. No. You stay. Stay with Otto. No, stay with Otto.
No. My, you do have a temper, don't you? You will see him again. You'll see so much of him and me that you'll be sick of both of us soon enough. Come. Yes, come. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. Sit. 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 That's good. That's very good. Sit.
Sit.
Good. Good. Very good.
Sit.
So you couldn't come to dinner, and now you can't come to the concert. It's a good thing I'm not a jealous woman.
I'll try to meet you afterward for supper.
Will you? And will you order champagne? Or will you forget? If you do, I'll come after you.
I won't forget. We will celebrate. It's a perfect night for champagne.
Oh, Victor. I'm beginning to recognize you again.
I'm sorry about this morning, Elizabeth. If I acted oddly, it's because I'm so caught up in my experiment.
What is it, Victor?
I'll tell you when it's finished.
Well, when will that be?
The day before we're married.
That's right. It's a kind of a game. Good. Good. Oh. So you want to talk, do you? Right? Call me Otto, and I'll teach you another game. Go on, you can say it. Ot. Ot. That's it. To. Otto. Otto.
Otto.
Good. That's it again. Otto. Otto. Yes. Yes.
Otto.
Good. That's very good.
Otto. Otto.
That's right. That's my name. Mm-hmm.
The ball.
You're supposed to catch it. Huh? Huh? Good. That's very good. Throw. Huh? Huh? Yes. We play now, huh? Yeah. Play. Play.
Play.
Yes. Throw. Good. That's very good.
Play. Hata, play.
No, not now. We have other things to do.
Play. Hata, play.
All right. One more time. Stop. No, no. No. Stop. Stop it. Stop it.
How about December 25th? Will you marry me then?
If I'm free that day.
What's wrong?
I suddenly thought, I shall never be this happy again.
You will be, I promise. We'll both always be as happy as we are now.
Play, Hata. Play. Play, Hata. Play, Hata. Play. Play, Hata. Play.
You know, the 76ers ought to sign that big oaf up. I think I read someplace they were looking for a big man. I tell you, he has really mastered the full court press, and he ain't a bad dribbler either. Trouble is, he dribbles even when he doesn't have the ball. Okay, it's more high jinks in the lowlands. Or is that supposed to be low jinks in the highlands? Well, no matter. Frankenstein continues on Thriller Video.
Hata, play.
Do you know what you've done? He's dead. Dead!
Dead.
Oh, my God. You don't even know what it means. I started this. I must end it.
Play.
Look outside. Look. You've never even seen the daylight. The world isn't always like this. There is sunlight. Sunlight. Why can't that brain of yours remember? I shouldn't blame you. It's not your fault. Out the window.
you aren't going to like this, but I don't know what else to do. I can't stay here with you all the time. Soon, I hope, I won't have to do this. Now, I've got to do something about Otto.
Otto.
Yes. For your sake, I've got to make it seem like an accident. No. For both of us. When you know right from wrong, I won't strap you down, I promise you that. It won't be long now. Just lie still. Just lie still. Yeah. Huh? This is a strap. Strap? Can you say strap? Strap?
Strap.
Very good. You will learn.
Otto.
No, my name is Victor Frankenstein. Victor. Victor.
Victor.
Very good. Very good. I'll be back. I called to him.
Well, maybe he fell asleep.
Well, let's not stand around down here. Go on up and see if he's there.
Victor! What on earth happened to you?
Why didn't you meet us?
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Something went wrong with my experiment.
I was just about to look for you in your lab.
You didn't go up there.
No.
Victor, what's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that well, your visit, it's come at a very bad time for me, that's all. I'm sorry I can't do my work and entertain you the way I want. Father, I think it would be best if you and Elizabeth went back to Geneva.
Victor!
I'll come home as soon as I can, within a week or two, when my experiment is finished. Then everything will be as it was. Come. I'll take you back to the inn.
We're not leaving, Victor. On the contrary. At the concert tonight, I met my old friend Schmidt. He's leaving tomorrow for England. I'm renting his villa for 6 months.
It's impossible. You can't.
I think you and I should have a little talk. Alone. I didn't want to embarrass you in front of Elizabeth, but I think you owe me an explanation of your behavior.
It's his work, that's all.
I just don't understand him. He seems to change so quickly. Maybe there really is someone else.
Oh, Elizabeth, you can't believe that.
Henry, I'd really like to be alone just for a few minutes.
I know, I must seem rude. I've just received some terrible news. My colleague, my best friend, really, Otto Roger, I've written to you about him. We've been working together. There's been an accident. He's dead.
I'm so sorry. What happened?
He was working with his telescope. He must have leaned too far out the window. He fell.
I'm very, very sorry. Well, I hope our being here will be some comfort to you. I'm taking the villa. Tomorrow I'll send for your brother William and his governess. We'll be spending the next few months here. Where's Elizabeth? It's time we were getting back to the inn.
Well, she wanted to be alone. She's taking a walk in the garden.
Why shouldn't I be? Thank you, Victor. You're a wonderful brother. Will you play with me now? Not in the drawing room. If you want to play ball, go out on the terrace. Will you, Victor?
I can't now. I have to leave.
You know, Victor, sometimes I wonder if you're ever really with us at all. I was hoping you'd at least stay for tea.
Perhaps another time.
As you please.
Come on. Give it to me. Me. My turn. Keep doing it like this.
Play. Play.
I haven't seen him in over a week. When I do see him, it's as if his mind is somewhere else.
Yes, I know.
Henry, we've got to find out what's happened to him. You're his best friend. Can't you talk to him?
I've tried, Elizabeth, but he avoids me. As a matter of fact, I've had quite enough of his abuse to last all summer.
Please try again. I have no one else to turn to.
This isn't fair, Elizabeth. You know I can't resist anything you ask of me.
Thank you.
Why don't you better have some bandages and some court plaster handy?
Did you hear something?
Franz!
For a moment, it might be them. They will come tonight, won't they?
Why, of course they will, my dear.
I finished my wedding present for Sappy.
Oh, very fine work, Agatha.
Truly? You would tell me if I made mistakes, wouldn't you?
Why, of course I would.
They're here, Papa. They're here.
Oh, my son! Welcome home.
The sailors returned, Papa, and for good. Agatha.
Oh, and you are Sappy.
Buenas tardes, señora.
In our language, as I taught you.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Charles. You will call me Charles, won't you? And this is my Agatha.
Good afternoon, Agatha. ¿Está bien?
Sí.
See.
Oh, so good to have Felix back. And I'm so glad he brought you with him. I will teach you our language.
Ella te enseñará inglés.
Oh, qué guapa y simpática es.
Safi says you're very pretty.
Oh, we're going to be such good friends. Good friends.
Victor, it's lovely.
Will you wear it on our wedding day?
Our wedding day? I thought you'd forgotten.
Did you? Darling, things have gone so badly for me since Hugo and Otto died. But that's all over now. I really think it's all over.
Yesterday, I went. Yesterday, I went. Tomorrow, comprende tomorrow? No. Oh, tomorrow I went. You'll learn. Do you understand me? Talking with someone is the only way.
Talking with someone.
Rain? Yes, a summer rain.
Summer rain. Sea rain.
Soon it will be autumn.
Autumn. What is autumn?
So cold for October. I feel chilled to the bone.
Yeah, let me warm your hands.
Victor, why do we have to wait till the end of November? Can't we be married sooner?
No, we've set the date. I think we should stick to it. If everything's all right, we'll be married as planned.
Why shouldn't everything be all right?
No reason.
Oh, is there room by that fire for a poor cold man?
Where were you? We stopped by your rooms to see you, but you weren't in.
Well, I had an adventure.
What is it?
Well, I was on my way from class when the rain started. So I went into the inn for a drink until it passed. And there was a man there who was telling the most extraordinary story. You won't believe it. Well, it seems that there were two shepherds who had just come down off the mountain with their flocks. And they claimed they saw a giant up there last summer. But
Don't those people in the mountains have anything better to do than make up scary stories?
when did this happen? Why haven't I been told before?
Victor?
Answer me! Why wasn't I told about this before?
well, they were up on the mountain.
Where are these men?
Well, I don't know. The man at the inn.
No, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know anything.
Victor? Agatha? Yes? A letter from Madre? Mother? She's coming next week. Felix and I can marry at last. We'll be much, much happy.
Yes.
For this has truly become my home.
Home. My home, too.
Nonsense, nonsense. It isn't often in this family that we can set a wedding date. Tonight, we will celebrate in the village. Excuse, please. I go practice. Good evening, Mr. De Lacy. How do you do? Oh, no, thank you. I am too nervous to sit. Thank you. Is nervous, right? I am not used to being with people. They do not treat me. No. Have not treat me kindly. I do not know why. Perhaps, sir, you have an opinion? Or is it unfair of me to ask? I practice. Whose hand, please? This is magic, no?
Victor? What are you doing here? Oh, I'm here once and for all to find out what's wrong with you.
Nothing's wrong. I've been working.
You know, for a time I thought everything was all right. But now I see it started all over again, hasn't it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
When was the last time you were at the university?
What is it you're hiding, Victor?
Nothing! Victor, you've known me all your life. Now, surely you remember I'm not an idiot. Now, won't you tell me what's wrong? Let me try to help.
Henry, I know I've changed in many ways. but not about my feeling toward you or my family. This is just a terrible time for me, that's all.
But why? What has happened? Won't you even try to explain?
Let me tell you a story. A man had a brother, and this brother's body was very strong, very fully developed, but his mind was that of a baby. He killed someone not knowing what he was doing, and then he ran away. The man couldn't find him, though he kept searching for weeks, months.
Searching for whom?
Characters, that's all. A book I'm writing.
You're writing a book?
Yes, I didn't want to tell you till I saw how the plot worked out. Only I've reached this point in the book and I don't know what to do. A man's in an intolerable situation. He just keeps looking, waiting for the terrible news that someone else has been killed.
Victor, tell me the truth.
I've explained myself as clearly as I can. If you trust me, have patience, perhaps things will be different in time. But I can't even promise that.
And what about Elizabeth?
I can't think about Elizabeth now.
Can't you see you're torturing me? Leave me alone. I've told you all I can. Leave me alone.
Married. Man and wife. Felix and Safi. They are so happy. If I go in there, I am different now. I speak now.
Now you must dance with me.
Oh, no, Felix. I can't dance.
Yes, you can. I've seen you practice with Sappy.
But I've never danced with a man.
Then it's time you do. Come on.
Please, Felix. I know what I can do and what I can't. I just don't remember sometimes.
Agatha.
Agatha,
I'm all right, Papa.
come back in. Dance with me.
No, Papa. It's no good to pretend I can see when I can't. I should know there are many, many things I will never do. I will never dance or have friends or marry or see.
You will have a happy life, Agatha. Now come on inside. You don't want to ruin the wedding. Come on. cannot see me. You are my only friend. She cannot see me either. And she wants a friend. If she likes me. Oh. Tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Who's there? Who is it?
A friend. A friend you do not know. May I come in?
What do you want?
I have been traveling. I have lost my way. I am tired.
Come in. But be careful. There's a bucket of water there. I couldn't carry it any further.
I will help you.
How did you know to hang the bucket there?
I did not see any other place to hang it.
Are you hungry?
No. Thank you. Oh, let me help you.
Thank you. Your voice, it sounds strange. Where are you from?
Far away.
How far away is far?
Very far.
Are you alone?
Yes, I am alone.
I don't like to be alone.
I have no one else.
Don't you have any friends?
Well, I was hoping maybe...
You were hoping? What were you hoping for? A thunderstorm. High in the mountains.
How do you know these things?
I can hear. Now it's raining in the mountains.
You can hear these things?
I can hear what I can't see. I can smell the fragrance of flowers I don't know. I can touch. And in the touching, I can see.
Sometimes I wish the whole world was blind.
Why?
Then everyone would be alike.
You didn't let me see you. You're frightened. Does thunder frighten you?
I don't know.
Maybe when you were a small boy. Thunder used to frighten me. I would hide in a closet.
I don't remember when I...
Thunder can't hurt you. I wish I could see lightning. What does lightning look like?
It is bright and ugly. And if it touches you, it can kill you.
You aren't very happy, are you?
What is happiness?
Before, when I asked if you had any friends, you said you were hoping. What did you mean?
I have no friends.
No one should be alone in the world. Where were you traveling when you stopped here?
To find some people.
You mean to find work?
Yes.
Well, why don't you stay here and work for Father and me?
I don't know what to say.
Felix, he's my brother. He just got married, but he will be leaving soon with his wife, and Father and I will be alone again. And, well, you could chop wood and fetch water. And you could stay in the shed, and you could have your meals with us.
You mean I could stay here?
Father and Felix will be home soon, and you can meet them, and we'll tell them.
Oh, please.
Your hands.
No, please.
Your hands, they're hurt. But a long time ago, what happened?
An accident. I am ugly. All men hate the wretched. No, please, I cannot stay.
No.
No.
Please, let me see you.
Please.
I'm not
Please.
afraid. Please,
Please.
let me see you.
Please.
He's my friend. He's gonna stay with us.
If you want to end it, Victor, say so. Say so now.
No, I don't want to end it.
Dr. Frankenstein. Dr. Frankenstein.
Over here. Here. Elizabeth, get a pitcher of water and a towel.
What happened to him?
He picked him up and threw him against the wall. It could have killed him.
Who did this?
We'd just got back to the cottage. Agatha was still there.
He was like no human. Scars on his face and hands. A giant. A madman.
Elizabeth, dampen the towel and clean his cuts. There are no broken bones. Rest here a while and go home. Stay in bed tomorrow.
Victor, where are you going?
I have to go now. I'll see you here later.
Good night, William.
How much longer are we going to stay here? When can we go home?
Well, we can't go home without Victor, and he's not ready to go home yet.
When is Victor going to marry you anyway? He's such a dumb brother.
I keep asking myself the same question. Maybe if we both keep asking him, he'll marry me just to keep us quiet. I'll tell you what, I'll start tonight, and it's your turn tomorrow, all right? You promise?
I promise.
Good night, William. Sweet dreams.
You look hurt. You're bleeding.
You are not afraid at the sight of me?
I've seen people hurt worse than you before. Sometimes not an arm or a leg even. Once I saw someone bleed to death. But I know how to stop the bleeding. It's called a tourniquet. Come inside. Will my brother be surprised when he finds I've done it? He's a scientist, a doctor. Someday he's gonna be famous. Maybe I'll be a doctor like Victor.
Victor?
He's my brother, Victor. Victor Frankenstein. Come inside with me. Elizabeth!
No, don't
Elizabeth!
call anyone. Don't call anyone.
Elizabeth!
Quiet, please.
Go! Elizabeth! Elizabeth! Let me
Quiet,
go!
please.
Elizabeth!
Please.
Elizabeth! Let me go! Elizabeth!
Don't be dead, please. Please. Don't be dead.
Tell. I can't. Victor's become a total stranger to me. I just don't know what to make of it.
Is he in some kind of trouble?
I can't answer that question, Elizabeth.
That man who was hurt, the one that they brought here for help today, he said that he'd been attacked by a monster, a giant with terrible scars on his hands and face. Victor turned pale and rushed out. He hasn't been back since. Henry, we've got to try to find out.
I'll try again, Elizabeth.
Darling.
I'm sorry I'm so late, Elizabeth. Went for a long walk in the woods.
Well, I think it's time I take my nightly stroll back to my lonely room. Good night, Elizabeth. See you soon, Victor.
Would it help any if I told you that I loved you?
Thank you.
If I tell you a secret, will you promise not to reveal it?
What's that?
Well, William and I made a pact tonight. We decided that if we both kept asking you to marry me, you'd have to, just to keep us quiet. My turn is tonight, and William's is tomorrow.
My God. No. Drowned.
Dead? Is he dead?
Didn't drown. His neck was broken. Choked to death.
did not mean to do it. I could not help myself. I did not hate him. It is the other one I hate. The one who shot me and made me bleed. I had done nothing to him. Who is he? Why do I hate him? I will kill him if I ever see him again. I will kill him!
Victor, in here. Here, hold my ladder. Shall we signal the police? Hold the ladder. Victor, we dealing with a madman or a child?
Henry, go back to the villa and stay with Elizabeth. There's nothing we can do here.
Victor, do you know?
Do I know what?
Who killed William?
Answer me. Who are you? Answer me. Who are you?
I don't know who I am.
Why should I know you? Why do you hunt me?
Remember? Then why did you kill William?
Tell me who you are.
I'm Victor Frankenstein. Tonight you killed my brother. Why? What had he ever done to you? He was only a child.
I didn't mean to harm him. I came upon him playing. And when he tried to call out, But I only wanted to quiet him.
But you didn't just quiet him, you killed him.
Please, try to understand. I did not want to harm the boy. When he saw my wounded arm, he offered to help me. I did not want to hurt him.
Then it was you I shot in the woods?
Yes. But I do not understand. Why did you shoot me? I don't want to hurt anyone, but I cannot help it. I cannot help it.
I know. Let me look at your arm. It must hurt terribly. I'm going to have to hurt your arm, but it will make it better. Will you let me do it?
People run with fright at the sight of me. Children scream with terror.
You can't blame yourself for that.
But it is my face, my body. I have all the hurt in the world inside me. You cannot give me any more.
Your arm will heal now.
Thank you, Frankenstein.
How did you learn to talk? Who taught you? Can you tell me your first memory?
Why do you ask me all these questions? You speak to me as though you know me. You are a doctor. Did you ever see me before? Frankenstein. I do not even have a name. I want to be like others, but I am different. Can you tell me why? Please. Can you help me?
I am a doctor. A man of science. I touch life and death in many ways. I touched you with life. I created you.
You created me.
I made you. I gave you life.
Huh? You gave me these hands? This face? You gave me life! Go ahead! Kill me! No. No. If you created me, then you will create someone for me. Someone who will not run at the sight of me. Someone who will be like me. Someone who will love me.
No, I can't do that.
You made me.
I was wrong.
But I am here! Make another. For me. You have left me alone. No one should be alone.
Not again, not again.
Yes. Again. A woman. Like you have a woman. Yes. I know. I have seen her. I only ask the same for myself.
I cannot. You'll have to kill me.
No. Not you. But all who cross my path will die. All of them! You say you created me. Then I am what you made me. No! A woman. Like you have. Yes. Like me. At least we will have each other. You owe me that. Let me be happy too.
And if I do?
We will go away. She and I. Forever. You will never see us again. No one will. I swear.
If one more person dies by you, I'll stop. She won't live. I brought you into this world, and I warn you, as God is my judge, I can destroy you.
Then, let me give you a warning. I will be watching you, always. And if you break your promise, I will know. When you are ready, I will appear.
The same strength he has. There cannot be two with that untamed violence to pass on to their progeny. God forbid. But soon, I'll be ready. It's been a horror for me. The robbing of eyes, heart, all parts of the human being, so that he may have his mate. There are predictions that a storm will strike within the week. I must find a brain before then.
Happy birthday, dear father-in-law.
Not until Victor marries you will I be your father-in-law.
Make a wish, Papa.
I have nothing to wish for anymore. Everything seems meaningless now. I'm going to bed. It's been a miserable birthday. But thank you for trying anyway, my dear. I think I must return to Geneva soon, Elizabeth. Can't stay here anymore, in this house. Can't go on here.
Victor? I know you're there. Please. I must see you. I must talk to you. I understand how important your work is to you. And I'm willing to share half of you, but not all of you. If you want me, Victor, I can't stay shut up on the outside. I can't talk to the man I love through a locked door. This kind of loneliness kills all love. I'd rather walk out of your life right now and stay out. Victor! Open the door! Please, please. It must be some terrible thing you're doing. Some horrible secret. It's destroyed us. And it will destroy you, too. There's nothing more I can say, is there? Nothing.
$45, $46, $47, $48, $49, $50.
Something wrong at the villa? Is it Elizabeth?
She asked me not to give you this until tomorrow. I thought you should see it tonight.
My ring. She's going back to Geneva tonight. She can't do that.
But she is, Victor.
My friend, can't you speak to her? Explain.
Explain what?
Well, surely you know I wouldn't be here if it weren't important.
Oh, I think you'll have to do better than that, Victor.
Well, my father, she can't leave him here alone.
He left yesterday. On business. He told me to tell you that he'd write. So you see, Victor, I'm afraid there's nothing more to keep her here.
Let you go.
You lost that right the night I came to the laboratory.
Elizabeth, please.
I tried. I tried to understand. I told myself that as your wife, it was something I'd have to learn to live with, but if it's done this to you now, what hope is there for the future?
It will be over soon. Just one last experiment. I promise you that.
can it be that you're so ashamed of? You can't tell me.
I ask for your faith. Just a little more time.
You have had my faith, but I have no more time.
I can't live without you.
You do live without me, Victor.
I love you. I need you now more than ever. Elizabeth. Please.
It isn't that I want to stop loving you, Victor.
It will soon be over. Just a little more time, then we'll be married. Trust me, trust me. Another monster. Henry, you don't understand. Oh, but I do understand. Only too well, or have you forgotten? William? And there will be others murdered. He promised to go away with her and never return. And you believed it? I have to. I have no choice. No choice! You've created human life from parts of the dead so that he thinks, acts, and talks like a human. But what about his soul, Victor? Did you give him a soul? Can you give her a soul? Will she know good from evil, right from wrong, any more than he does? You're not safe here. He's watching. From somewhere, he is watching. Go away now. Destroy her. I created him. I can't leave him alone. Then give it to him. And I'll be waiting when he comes to take her and shoot him. Shoot them both and there'll be an end to this nightmare. He's too powerful, too strong. He'd kill you first, Victor. I am trying to help you. Then stay out of it. For your own safety, stay out of it. Now go away and forget all this. Please go. I have to get to work. I can't lose the storm. It means life. Go! God's mercy on you, Victor. I had to.
But you promised. You promised her to me.
I couldn't. Forgive me. Try to forgive.
But you promised.
It couldn't be. I couldn't let her live. I never should have given life to you.
You had broken your promise. Now I will promise. You will not be happy while I am wretched. From this day, you will be alone. Like I am alone. I will destroy all that you love. Frankenstein. And this final promise. I will be with you on your wedding night.
Elizabeth, you're all right.
Of course I'm all right. What's the matter? You're trembling.
I have a carriage waiting. You must go back to Geneva immediately.
What's happened?
Elizabeth, there's no time. You must leave now.
Not without you. I'm not going anywhere without you.
Your life is in danger. Now, do you go or do I drag you out?
Not without you.
Elizabeth, I must stay. Now, please, listen to me.
Then tell me the truth.
Henry's dead. He's been murdered.
I won't leave you. Lovely. It's so peaceful.
I don't know, Elizabeth. I think we should go on to Geneva.
Please, Victor, let's just go inside and rest a little while.
My inn is yours. There are no other guests but you. But I cannot tell a lie. If you've come for the waters, you'll be disappointed. The springs in our spa have been dry for years. The town is quiet and restful, and I will be your host at half the usual night's lodgings. I will get your luggage.
I don't like it, Elizabeth. I think we should go on to Geneva.
Victor, we've been traveling for a night and a day. We haven't seen any sign of him. He couldn't possibly travel as fast as we have. Oh, my darling. Put the past out of your mind. We're free now. Oh, Victor, we could be married right here, tonight.
That's out of the question.
It's not out of the question. We'll go away. We'll go to England. He'll never find us there. Oh, my darling. Please, we mustn't be afraid anymore.
Oh, I beg your pardon. You must please forgive. Are you runaways, perhaps? You're eloping. Oh, this is wonderful. The youth must pursue the feelings of their hearts. My friend is the mayor. Well, he's more than my friend, really. He's my cousin. Well, he's my wife's cousin, as a matter of fact, on her mother's side. Well, I can get him right now, and he can marry you. And tonight will be your honeymoon. Imagine a wedding, and in my inn.
And if there's anyone here who feels this marriage should not be consummated, let him speak up or forever hold his peace. I now pronounce you man and wife. Congratulations. May I kiss the bride?
Much happiness to you both, and lots of children.
Thank you.
And now to make the ceremony official, Dr. Frankenstein, if you'll step over to my office with me, we'll sign the book, and I'll wax the town seal to your wedding certificate.
Well, can't I sign the book here?
Here?
Oh, that's out of the question. The book hasn't been out of its case in over 200 years, Doctor. It's always the custom to marry couples in my office or the church. In your case, I made a special exception. It will only take a moment.
In the morning, then.
You don't seem to understand. Until you sign the book, the marriage isn't legal.
It's all right, my darling. I'll be right here.
I don't want to leave you here.
Victor, this is a new life. You must go, I insist.
It's just across the square.
Lock the door. Don't open it for anyone but me.
No one but you. Victor, I love you.
Elizabeth? Darling, I told you to lock the door. Elizabeth? Huh? God.
No. Don't die.
Not my choice.
I can't live without you now.
Must find a way. A place. Go away high into the mountains where you can be free.
But I can never be free.
It's not your fault. It's mine. I failed you. I didn't teach you.
Please, please, live. Live. We will go away.
No more revenge. After I die, no more revenge. Forgive. You must learn to forgive.
I have been wrong. If you knew the pain I felt when I killed little William, the hate I felt for myself when I left Elizabeth dead. Forgive me, please. Forgive me. Victor! No! Victor! No! I cry. Victor! I cry!
Ah!
The movie's over, but there's still more of me. Stay glued, darling. Gee, I don't know about the way this movie ended. Ended sort of like on the downbeat side, didn't it? I mean, I was looking forward to that scene where the angry villagers all banded together to become an avenging mob. And then with rakes and hoes and torches and hounds, they'd track that big galoot down and waste him. But that wasn't much of a mob. I mean, come on, two guys. You can hardly call two guys a mob. Why, heck, you can't even call two guys a crowd. Takes three to make a crowd. So where were the rest of them angry villagers, huh? Guess it must have been bingo night down the church or something. And something else. Just once, when they go to stitching that monster together, I wish they would use a little finesse. I mean, maybe even hire a professional seamstress, you know, kind of like the way they did when they hired that Diana Ross chick to make the American flag. I mean, why does it always look like they stitched him together with barbed wire? Boy, no wonder he ends up with an inferiority complex and wants to go around breaking things like, you know, furniture and dishes and bones. You'd be a little bent out of shape your own darn self if every time you looked in the mirror you cracked it. But enough. Some of us have to deal with ugly. The rest of us have to deal with beauty. We've all got our crosses to bear. And this might make you as cross as a bear. But it's just about time for us to put a wrap on all this folderol. But before we do that, I'd like to remind you to look for me on all the other thriller video treats, like Visitor from the Grave.
Harry, I think I killed him.
They'd put you away, back in that place, or somewhere even worse.
No.
A hospital for the criminally insane.
Do you see him?
Yes, I do.
Did he die at the cottage?
What are you doing?
Proving it to you once and for all.
house that bled to death.
They obviously don't know.
No reason why they should.
They're bound to find out.
Yeah, he buried bits of her all over the garden and under the floorboards. Then one day, a dog dug something up in the front over there. That was that.
I just don't believe that Alice can relive the past.
Nothing has ever happened since that night. Nothing. Not until you've come back in here. Now, we're all right on our own. You just leave us be. Now, get out. Go on, get out. Get out.
Carpathian Eagle.
It's an alarming thought. Something I've written may have led to someone's death.
When you got into the car, you knew you were going to get more than a lift into town.
Are you ready for this?
I can never resist the challenge of dark glasses.
Would you like me to take them off?
Oh, there's no answer to that.
Close your eyes, Randy Andy.
I'm investigating the murder. 3 murders, in fact. And I simply want to know where you were when they happened.
So, I am suspect.
Now, don't get excited. It's only routine.
All right, I did it.
Natalie?
I'm almost ready. Close your eyes.
And many, many more. I'll be looking for you then. And until then, as always, unpleasant dreams.